Cowboys versus the Eagles. Episode brought to you by Nation Studio. Salute to the nation. Appreciate you guys for jumping in and being a part of this conversation. Let's go. Yeah. Shout out to all of the notification squad up. Happy Friday to you. Come on. A couple days before the game kickoff. Yeah. Word up, James. Appreciate you. One of the first person that's in the chat. Let me know you part of that notification squad. Squad up. Shout out to the Periscope, Twitter and Twitch, as well as the Facebook groove. Appreciate you. I won't make your boy help. Nation, really appreciate each and every last one of you all for being part of this episode, and we're going to talk Cowboys. And of course, you guys get see the title, Balance of Power. You know, we got a few people that's injured on our side, and the Philadelphia Eagles got a few people that's injured on their side. And when everything collide, what we want to see will be a situation whereas every team will be equal in a sense, equilibrium. You know, we want that. But in this modern day sports of football, of course, the goal will be to have a situation whereas everything is equal, but it's not. There will be still other skill sets that will override over the other, right? So that's what we're looking for Monday night. Who will be the best of the best out there? No excuses. None. Because they would not give you brownie point, smooth, cool credit and all of that stuff. No. So according to the news that was reported from the Philadelphia camp, Jordan Mailata, I think that's how you say his name. Let me put this up there. It's reported that he's out due to a sprain on the knee. Now, those knees as an offensive tackle in general, man, you got to have them. If you think I'm lying, ask Titan and Sucky. You know, those knees, once they go bad, man, it's a hard situation to bounce back from. And it's not like you're 180 pounds or 200 pounds. These guys, 300-something pounds, you know, big boys. So they support a lot of weight. So that is what they got going on. Hassan Ridgeway, he's questionable. Miles Sanders, he's questionable. J.J. Whiteside, he's questionable, as well as Zach Ertz. He's out, of course. This list for Jordan Mailata, he's out. And Brandon Brooks, the list just goes on. And Brandon Graham, both Brandons are out. So juxtaposed to all what I'm talking about with them, We got Carlos Watkins out, right? Torrance Armstrong, he's out. Ty Nisaki, those knees. He got the Patrick Ewing knees. He's out. The Heat got to him out here in Texas. Amari Cooper, big question mark. According to Amari Cooper, according to him, he's all right. According to my guy, Tiny Jim? He reported on his Twitter. David said that actually he got cracked ribs. So I don't know, is it cracked or bruised? He's saying that he's ready to play. Bradley Anai, he's out. So there goes to show you. And then, of course, Tristan Hill and Navell Gallimore, they're out. That's just how that goes. But when we look at our depth chart here, if you guys can squint your eyes, let me just do this. Let me do this number so you guys can go right to the page. Really appreciate you guys for being there. And that's what it is. Go to that website there. That's the Dallas Cowboys depth chart, the official depth chart. And this is all about next man up. This is all about, hey, how can you better your best? How can you remove the thoughts of, oh, man, I'm down and out? No. You got to shake this thing off and jump right into it. You do. You got to overcome these little small things and get right to it. Terrell Basham, he should be looking at this thing saying, I can't wait to get out there on the field, right? If Chauncey Golston get a chance and opportunity, he got to say to himself, I ain't going to let nobody else get in that spot. With the same mindset of Azura Kamara. He got to be looking at that now, right? They got to. That's the flow. That's the vibe. And as well as on the Eagles side. And shout out to Philly fan D. He says, nothing better hyping up Eagles versus Dallas. Hope we both get no more surprises. Yeah, and for those who follow my channel, right, those who really know that I would rather play a team with all of their weapons opposed to us playing a team without their weapons. So when the expiration of the time is all said and done, we can clearly say, okay, this was the better team. That was the better team. This team performed. They didn't leave nothing on the table. We ate all of our foods. All right? Shout out to you, Marvin. Appreciate you for being there on multiple platforms. I appreciate you. If we get these games while on, guys, that the players come back, would be great in the playoff. Gilmore, Lawrence, Wilson. Yeah, this is from Malik. Yeah, basically what he is saying is that if we can get some of these guys back on the latter part of the season, yeah, that's the whole philosophy. And this new era of football, according to the protocols and everything, this is everything to do about depth. Let me repeat, this is everything to do about depth. You got to have good depth. So if anything, Mike McCarthy, Dan Quinn, John Stephen Jones, and Jerry Wayne and things. It sounds like a food menu, Jerry Wayne and things. Let me order the Jerry Wayne and things. Those boys got to make sure, and Chris Hall and as well as Will McClay, those boys got to make sure that they cross all the T's and dot their I's, because at the end of the day, nobody's going to sit back and give you grace and mercy. No, they trying to win. And that's what it is. Parson to defensive end, Cox to linebacker. I can't wait to see Jabril out there, I can't wait to see him out there. I was going to say I can't wait to see. I got to make sure I preface my statement when I say his name. People like to run with things, Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate you for the donation there. So let's look at some of the reports out there. Speaking of balance of power, one can argue. Let me find my little cheat sheet here. Right, here we go. Y'all bear with me. Building a plane while it's in the air, right? Building the plane. And for those who out there who looking for the information, there you go. Here we go.
I'm not too worried of the depth. It will just give Parsons a little more time on the field. Rock on gesture.
Right. And the balance of power would be, okay, we reloaded. Okay, you don't have to go against a guy that they just paid $64 million to, Randy Gregory. Now, Randy Gregory can get out there and say, okay, we're going to have to play against whoever their backup right tackle is now, right? And on the flip side, they could be looking at it like, okay, y'all got Terrence Steele, right? Balance of power. So now even if you put Parsons out there, you don't have to worry about him going up against a great offensive tackle unless they throw him on the Lane. Was it Lane Johnson? Lance or Lane, whatever his name is, unless they throw him on his side, and we can go back and forth with that. I think Cox will pair up nice with Parsons. Yeah, I mean, Jabril Cox is the wave of the future. He will be the future's guy. And that's just how that rolls. But speaking of balance of power, all off season, we was telling Jerry Wayne and things, hey, you got to do the right thing about our guy Jimmy Johnson. You got to do the right thing. You got to do the right thing. And we've been banging on the table for many of years. Come on, Jerry. Come on. You got to just let this ego thing go away. Do the right thing. Like Spike Lee, do the right thing, right?
3 gentlemen at halftime that are going to be getting their Hall of Fame rings on Monday night, and Drew Pearson being one of them. You're going to say, hey, you know what? Go ahead and take the mic and give one of those speeches again.
Absolutely. And he'll have the mic, and Jimmy Johnson will have the mic, and so will Harris. And the point is that all of them certainly deserve the recognition of getting that ring from Big David Baker out there in front of our
Big
fans. And, hopefully, where you can cut it with a knife, the atmosphere and enthusiasm by playing Philadelphia at the same time. But
right.
It's certainly Monday night's going to be a great night, long time coming for these great contributors to the Dallas Cowboys.
Is there anything that Jimmy
Don't nobody say it like Jerry. He gets all the way to the Dallas Cow, and then he just say it real quick. Dallas Cowboy,
Johnson could possibly say that he hasn't already told you before, or y'all haven't already had conversations about?
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of things. Jimmy's a bright guy, and he's got a lot mentally, and so I'm sure there's a lot of things. It's no secret, of course. We were together very young when we were very early years of our college and through college, and then we had known each other a lot of years before the Cowboys. And so, but I'll tell you what, all of our minutes actually could be filled with the times that we've had together. And I'm talking really good times. I'm talking
right.
Positive times here, nothing negative.
Are you still waiting for the right timing to announce him into the Ring of Honor? Is there a right timing for that?
Well, again, the one thing that we did not want to do in any way is take away from this great recognition of going in the NFL Hall of Fame. And so I didn't want to take away not only from his accomplishment of entering the NFL Hall of Fame, but from the other players as well. And so Monday night is going to be all about the Hall of Fame and David Baker, as it really should be. And so we'll get to the other stuff relative to the Ring of Honor later on, and that's not to diminish it. It's just to say we can do both.
We saw earlier this week, not surprising, I know DeMarcus Ware will be eligible for the Hall of Fame. I was hoping we could kind of pick your brain there and get your thoughts on DeMarcus Ware as a Hall of Famer, and then somebody we've championed for a long time, Darren Woodson, as a potential Hall of Famer.
Before he get into that details there, I don't think that will be taken away from the surprise, from the recognition of going into the Hall of Fame, by the way. If you say also, you will be entered into the Ring of Honor. So that will definitely get that booger bear off our back, So my thing is, sometimes you have the cake, and then they put the cherry on the top, or the ice cream, they put the cherry on the top. Why not get it all out the way? That would be wonderful, because now Jimmy can say, hey, on this day, we celebrated our Hall of Fame, but let the AI speak.
CD will go off this game. Feel it in my bones.
Oh, man, I feel it in my bones, too. You know, I'm going to talk about that. Now behold the Lamb, right? The precious Lamb. You know, that was C.D. Lamb who was going, ooh, 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 ooh. Appreciate you. Let me go. Yeah, that goes a long way. Are you not entertained? Ooh, Are you not entertained? Oh, it's going to be crazy. I can't wait for Monday night. And that's going to be a cherry on the top that Jerry, Wayne, and things should do. Go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off, man. Stop dragging this thing out. But who am I, right? Jerry Wayne made billions of dollars. Not billion, but billions with an S. Right? We'll be happy. Some of us will be happy to make $1 million. This dude make billions or hundreds of thousands. We'll be happy with that. So if you want to stretch it out and give Jimmy Johnson a whole week, he can stretch it out. But I'm looking at it like this, man. Let's make this thing grandiose. Let's put the balance of power back into the right frame and give Jimmy his due. That's all I'm saying on that one. But he can talk about Darren Woodson and D. Ware. Let's go.
Well, I think both are Hall of Famers without hesitation. Darren's career, in essence, in my mind, really speaks for itself. And certainly when I look at the makeup of the Hall of Fame recipients, Darren Woodson is right there among them. Relative to DeMarcus Ware, I'm reminded of the fun I had with Bill Parcells when we drafted DeMarcus, and he wanted initially to go with the first pick and go with Spears, and he was pretty adamant about it, and so we kind of had a lot of confrontation as we were coming up to the pick. Well, it came time to turn it in, and I turned in DeMarcus Ware. And Bill was writing on a legal pad, and he slipped over in front of me and said, if said player doesn't have average 10 sacks a year in his first 3 years with the Cowboys, then Mr. Jones owes me and my significant other a trip on his G5 5 times a year. And that had signature lines on it. Well, I wrote back and said, well, Mr. Jones so agrees, except if player does have over 10 sacks a year, the plane will go 5 trips a year with Parcells' significant other, but without Bill, just Mr. Jones.
No boy's crazy. Jerry always got a good story. Just bless. Michael Irvin already leaked it that he was according to Mike Fisher. So, on what platform did Michael Irvin leaked it? You know, did he go on NFL Network? Did he go on ESPN? Did he leaked it to Mike Fisher and Mike Fisher leaked it? You know, how do that work there? Do they have any evidence? And I'm not talking down on my guy Mike, but you know, how did he leak it? Do you guys got any platform that he's on so we can listen to that audio? Or did he call Mike and say, hey, man, you know, Jerry is going to give Jimmy Johnson his breaking news, by the way, the Ring of Honor on Monday night? How do that work? Help me out, Cowboy Nation, because I want to know. I want to know. That seems kind of weird to me. If he already leaked it and we don't have any audio of it, you know. That would be nice, according to Mike Fisher, just bless. But I want to know, you know. I just got to know, how was that leaked? Or do we have any information on it that's more concrete than that? I'm going to read some of your comments. We need to stay healthy. GP, man, 45. Yeah, Woodson was a very good player. This from Philly Fan D. Yeah, he was very good, you know, very good. And I believe he belongs in that Hall of Fame. I think it was 4 hours ago on Mike Page. This is from Jeremiah Baker. Okay. So with that information, come Monday night, the Dallas Cowboys, first coach under Jerry Wayne Jones administration, 2-time Super Bowl champion. You can argue and say 3. he will be introduced into the Ring of Honor. If not that day, but a future's date, because they're going to announce it on Monday night. We'll be waiting for it. I can't wait. I want to see that. And my thing is, shout out to Mike Fisher. Y'all be sure to check him out and tell him, hey, man, there's some good information there, man. You know, that's good stuff. All right, so let's listen in to these guys, because you guys know I love to do slaps. yeah. Here's what they're saying right here. Let's listen to these guys.
Skip, if you watch the kid play very early on, Skip, before they even draft with
Thank you for that. Thank you. You contributed to the rise of the Dallas Cowboys.
As a Skip, if you watch the kid play and then you watch his measurables, they line up. You saw a kid that was explosive. You saw a kid that was sudden. You saw a kid that was impactful, that could run. And he ran, he jumped, he lifted. Okay, they matched. Skip, this kid has the making to be something special.
Okay, but Shannon Sharp, you've been doing this for a long time, and you know 2 games is just 2 little games.
Exactly. That's why I'm not willing to skip. The hype, he should be getting hype because he's playing extremely well. But I want to hold off with this great talk because we throw great around after 1 game. We throw, and we started, somebody have a good, oh, he great. He the best this, he the best that. After 2 games, Skip, the kid looks like he's the real deal.
Yep.
Because, like you said, he's versatile. And that's the one thing you need. Usually someone that's versatile. He can play in the middle. He can put his hand in the dirt.
Yep.
He can drop in coverage.
Yep.
So he can do all 3. He can do 3 things really, really well.
Yep.
And he's only going to get better as his knowledge and understanding of the game.
True. As
his film study gets better and he can hone in.
Yep.
And he can pattern, because that's what the really good ones can do.
Yep.
They can formation read and knows out of this formation, this is what they like to do. I'm going to get a head start. I'm going to beat them to the punch. So it looks to me, Skip, like he is the real deal and going to be the real deal for a long time. And I told you, man, I want Pat Surtain, and it looks like they're going to take J.C. Horn. I say, Skip, the best defensive player in this draft is this kid. And if you get him, you're going to look back 5-6 years from now and be like, yeah, I'm glad we missed this guy.
So to preface the statement here, I was looking for the audio. I couldn't find it. It was Troy Aikman. He said that Michael Parsons could be a really, really special person, basically. And I'm quite sure that Troy Aikman is just not throwing this out there to see what stick. But these guys are going over it. And I'm quite sure Troy Aikman is right on the money. For the Jerry Jones 105.3 The Fan interview, I put it in the chat. Click on that information there to watch the full, complete audio of Jerry Wayne and things on 105.3 The Fan. I really, really appreciate 105.3 The Fan, by the way. You guys can check them out without it pausing and rewinding. So let's go.
I had Wolf Hunter, and I had what was left of Jalen Smith, and they were signing Keanu Neal to play linebacker. The last thing I needed was another linebacker, unless he's that linebacker.
I give you a prime example. You had Amari. You had Gallup.
Well, that's
but what
I
did you
said.
say?
Okay.
We need CD because we don't have that.
And you blasted us for taking.
Let me. See, that's why I love playing this episode, because at this point, I can tell both of them lean forward a little bit, because at this point you can't sully or denigrate any reason to overlook CD Lamb. You got to have CD Lamb. I'm talking about the year that he was drafted. What was the guy that was the highest rated defensive player at that point? Was it Chasen? Is it Kaylavon Chasen? Y'all let me know what he's doing. What team? He went to the Jaguars, right? Y'all let me know how he's performing. He could be doing a good job. I'm not following his career over there. You have to go with the best player available. And the Cowboys did the proper move. So let me see some LFs in the chat. Oh, let me see some LFs in the chat. Yeah. Let me see some LFs in the chat before I tell these guys to just do this a little bit. Just lean forward. Yeah. The GOAT next. Yeah. How many DBs we have? We got pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. We went and got, in the second round that year? Yeah, we got Trayvon Diggs. I got to get one more LF before I tell him. Yeah. Here we go. Lean forward just right here. Yeah, a little slap in the Godzilla.
A non-need position.
Right.
Yeah.
And I needed desperately a cornerback. I needed the Bama bookend to go with Trevon Diggs.
Right.
And I'm thinking, and your Denver Broncos snatched him right out from under our nose.
Right.
And Jerry peels back. He trades back with the Eagles all the way to 12. And are you sure? Are you sure the Bears, when they trade up there, are you sure they're going to take a...
Mike and Mary, the best defensive player in 2020, you got Chase Young, but there's no way the Cowboys were going to get Chase Young at the 17th. I'm saying best player available. Best player available was CeeDee Lamb. But I feel what you're saying. Yeah, the best defensive player, what have you. Technically, and you guys let me know, normally you grade the draft after 3 years. So what if I tell you that if Diggs go on his like crazy run, if he get like 6 interceptions this year, and then the next year he get another 7 or 8 interceptions, would he be, quote unquote, one of, dare I say, the best defensive player out of the 2020 draft? Let me know. Or help me out. It could be another defensive player out of the 2020 draft that is doing numbers beyond what Trevon Diggs is doing right now. It can go a long way.
Well, Skip, I'm not so sure that the Broncos wouldn't have taken this kid had Von Miller not returned. They wanted Von to take a pay cut. He said no. They stuck with him for one more year. He's on the last year.
Yep.
But I'm not so sure had they released Von or traded Von, I'm not sure the Broncos doesn't take this kid because he's so versatile. But I'm not ready to say great because it's only 2 games. But Skip, from what I've seen, this kid has a ceiling that's as big as Jerry's dome.
Okay.
So that's how high the ceiling is.
Thank you for saying that. And I appreciate I thank you eternally for touting me on Micah Parsons. I liked him because he opted out his last year at Penn State, COVID. I didn't know for sure. I saw flashes the year before. I'm not sure I saw this. And just to reiterate what our man Troy Aikman said on his Dallas radio gig, he said, I love the guy. He's a great player from what I've seen already. And then he tried to check himself because Troy's been doing this for a long time like you. And he said, I hate to use that term early in his career, but you're seeing greatness. You're seeing, as Troy went on to say, Troy. Special. So to cap this off and drive it home, to tell you why I'm okay with the hype, because I think this young man is going to live up and surpass the hype. I have a quick story about our friend Lil Wayne. I was communicating with Lil Wayne last night about did he have any big plans for his birthday? And let us say a pre-happy birthday to Wayne. It's Monday, the 27th. Happy birthday, Lil Wayne. Okay. And I'm thinking, do you have any special plans? And he details for me what is a birthday bonanza of a coast-to-coast sports trip. And it starts on Saturday at Boston because he's a huge Red Sox fan. And it's Red Sox versus Yankees, and that starts at 4 o'clock Eastern time at Boston. That's Saturday. Sunday, he's going to be all the way on the left coast at San Francisco to watch his Packers play against a coach he's very close with, your man Kyle Shanahan. So his emotions are mixed, but he bleeds green. And so he will be rooting for the Packers. I don't think he'd be crushed if Kyle pulled it off because he also likes Kyle very much and respects him highly. So then he caps it off by telling me, and guess what? On Monday night, his birthday night, he's going to Jerry World. And I said, wait a second, you call them the Cowgirls. You hate Dallas. Yeah, he said, but I gotta see Micah live.
Get out of here, Lil Wayne. Oh, my goodness. You can't call. And then it's just crazy. It's crazy. You a Green Bay. You doing all of this flying. You need to sit where you at. You know, I don't want you in the stadium. You know, they better not just because he Lil Wayne get him a situation where he can go down and shake Parsons' hand. See, I know it's a trick. It's a con game that he's trying to do. No. You trying to get close to Parsons so you can give him a little kiss. No. Get out of here, man. Come on now. No. He's an agent. Don't let Lil Wayne in the building, Jerry Wayne. No, don't do it.
I gotta see Mike alive. Listen, this man,
No, don't do
Dwayne
it.
Carter, has as high a sports IQ of anybody I know. He is a deep thinker when it comes to sports, and
He's
he
a deep
often
cell.
sees trends before they happen.
Right.
He saw Steph Curry way before it happened when he was at Davidson,
Right.
was touting to me, and I was along with him on this one, that he should be the first pick in the draft. He's often like that. He sees it coming. For him to tell me he has to go to Jerry World
No.
to see live my man Micah Parsons, even though he despises everything Dallas Cowboys, is significant.
Right. So he's an agent, man. No, don't let Lil Wayne get close to my guy Parsons. No, I see it coming a mile away. No.
To me,
Right.
because it shows you Wayne sees it coming. Well, so do I. But again, because I've been burned so many times, I've been doing this for so long. 2 games is a mere 2 games.
Yeah, the 2
But
games.
do I see it?
Yes.
Yes, I
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
Did I have any problem when he says, I'm a lion, a lion's got to eat? No, because I see him eat.
Yeah.
Did I have a problem when he said the other day, I'm the Terminator.
Right.
I got a hit list.
Right.
Now Jalen Hurts is on my hit list.
Right.
Did I have a problem? You didn't have a problem
No.
because he's backing it up.
No.
The Terminator.
I campaigned last Friday. Please put him in, hand down in the dirt.
Right.
Put him on the edge because he will keep the offense on edge.
Right.
Because it's just hard to find him and see him
Right.
and block him.
Well, Skip, I think the thing is, and Troy mentioned this, Hard Knocks gave us a glimpse into this, who this young man was.
We did.
It's nice to know the story behind the story. Because a lot of times, Skip, we just see these guys, okay, oh, he's great. But we got a little glimpse inside how his mom comes to all the game. He had all the guys. I say, Skip, this.
We have never seen so many famous chameleons that want to hate, talk, and watch the
Right.
Cowboys.
Right.
Hashtag America's team.
There you go. Shout out to you, Jay Versick. And, excuse me, Parsons' mom is a friend of the show. Shout out to her. She watched the show. She said, I love it when you talk about my son. I said, yeah. She watches the show as well as Randy Gregory, parents watches the show. I be feeling like, yeah, man, I got to watch what I say sometimes about some of these guys. But I let her know that, I'm a real raw and uncut, and we're going to say some things. Even Nashawn Wright's mom. She like all of the ladies. I love it. All of the ladies watches the show. I love it. But Randy Gregory, father, watches the show. His mom don't watch that much, but the father watches. So I was like, yeah, I appreciate that.
This is leadership. I mean, hey, you talk about a rookie, and he's inviting all the vet players over, and his mom is cooking.
Yeah.
That's
She
what Ray
throw down, too.
did for the linebackers. But Ray was a 5-6 year vet at the time he started
I got
doing
it.
this.
Yep.
So now you see, and to watch him run, and to watch the suddenness. Skip, like I said, it's 2 games, but he looks like he the real deal.
And some guys, as we saw in the very first preseason game, just have a nose for the football.
Yeah.
I can't explain it. I can't. You can't teach it.
Right.
You can't coach it.
Right.
It's a gift. You just happen to be around the football. Remember the first preseason game? He's all over the field.
Right.
He's creating havoc.
I remember, Skip, the first time I saw Devin White. And Devin White got suspended for the first half of the Alabama game.
Yes.
Right.
And Alabama was running the ball right down their throat. And this 40 kid from LSU comes in the second half because he had got suspended the week before for targeting. And he shut it down. I said, that kid can play.
Yep.
And I was like, man, Bronk, I think we was like 10 or something. I said, man, I sure hope we can get Devin White.
Nope.
They're like, no, you're not getting Devin White. Devin White, I think he went off the board at like 5 at Tampa.
But you know the craziest thing of it all, and it's crazy. When we watch the film of Devin White is cool. He's bad. That brother can ball. Quick. The craziest thing, Parson is faster. Parson monster.
He has that kind of ability. He has Devin White type ability. Sideline to sideline, he can rush the pass. I think he might be a little better pass rusher because he played on the edge a little bit more.
I would agree. He's a little more bendable.
Yeah. Devin is more of the middle backer, come up the middle, to run your backs over. But this kid can beat offensive linemen. This kid's going to beat tight ends and get sacks. So looking at him and having played the game and no players when I see him, Skip, he looks like he's the real deal.
Let me do this one time. Hey, the reason why I got to do that, because you guys go to my previous episode when we had these guys on, they were saying, oh, he better watch what he say. He better watch what he say. He better watch what he do. He better watch what he say. You know, y'all remember that? But all of a sudden when Troy, Aikman say, hey, man, Parson, the real deal. You see how both of them trying to kind of like changing their tunes a little bit? I want to know right now, because I'm not a D1. I'm not a D1 Parson guy. Don't shank me with the butter knife. Don't cut my neck, okay? Don't shank me, okay? But if you are a D1, I'm talking about day one Parsons guy, because I'm not here to lie to kick it. I was like, whoa, I got to watch more tape. The kid is raw. I'm like a day 13, day 14. But if you are a D1 Parsons guy, let me see D1 in the chat. All I want to see is D1s. Put it out there. Don't hide it. Yeah. I want to know if you're a D1 Parson. Put D1 Parson or D111. I like to know all of the real Parsons fans who never doubted the kid, who said, man, they trust what they seen with their eyes. And they said, you know what, man, this kid is the best. They wasn't on the J.C. Horn wave. They wasn't on the Patrick Surtain wave. They was all like, nah, we got to go get that linebacker. The one that was hazing folks over there at Penn. Oh, my goodness. If you watch film, you watch a lot of college film, let me know. If you are a day one Parson fan, let me know. Let me know. I had to say, hey, man, I let to sit back and wait and see how everything works.
I feel very comfortable saying, Skip, he's going to be a player. And I'm not, like I said, I felt that when we had this conversation, who's going to be rookie defensive player of the year? I was like, this kid right here. This kid right here. This kid
he's off to the races because Pro Football Focus says they grade him the best of all.
He's the real. For 2 games, Skip, he's been the real deal. We got 15 more to go. I don't see it slack.
Law baby, you confident our interior O-line can take it to Philly interior D-line? Smiley face.
Woo, Robert. Yeah. They missing their Brandon Brooks, that offensive lineman. They got Landon out there. But Landon, although he's good, he was good in shout out to Roll Tide, Alabama, but he's going up against Osa. Osa don't ever turn that clock off. That joker is going. And I like the fact that I just want to know if they're going to elevate Justin Hamilton, my dog, man. If they bring him in, or even if we can get a little bit more PT out of my guy Big Bo. Oh my goodness. I want that interior to just get out there. And who's the Randy Gregory? He's back now. Ooh, it's gonna be crazy. And you sprinkle in some of what Parsons is gonna do. They're gonna have their hands full, especially since Jordan is out on their side. Now Lane Johnson, he's nobody to sneeze at, but it's gonna be crazy, fam. So I trust our front juxtaposed to their front. I trust our front to get to this quarterback. He don't have the quick releases. The craziest thing is Tom Brady. He get the ball out quick. He's seen every formation of defense that you can even think of. And Justin Herbert, he get the ball out quick for his time frame. It's his second year in the NFL, but he get the ball out quick. The guy's just special. Justin Herbert, I'm not going to sit here and say that the Cowboys should have had this and that against the kid or what have you. The guy is pretty special, Justin Herbert. Jalen Hurts, he goes through his reads a little longer. He's not a quick draw guy. Sometimes he don't trust what he sees. That's why he book it and run it. So he better be ready. My daughter was playing this song the other day. I like to eat. apple and banana. Well, now, oh my goodness. Monday night, if we're going to be singing, I like to eat eagles and banana. We're going to be able to eat some eagles out there. We're going to be singing that song. I like to eat some eagles. Let's go.
Backing off.
So our man Troy Aikman concludes, we may look back on this one and say, wow, how fortunate were the Cowboys that they didn't have one of those corners when they were available.
That was the end of that episode there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Hey, it's going to be crazy, crazy, crazy. Coco Melon. Yo, man, put that. Hey, you got little ones, man. Play that song, man. They sing the heck out of that song. Oh, my goodness. I can't wait to see how this thing all unfolds. Jalen Hurts, Michael Parsons is coming for you. Good luck. This is from Dwight Davis. But this still should be a good game, because at the end of the day, when you got a battle mentality like Jalen Hurts, he does have a battles mentality. He's a grinder, and he's going to look for his target, number 6. And I see Bird Gang 31. He was in here. He was saying he calling him the Slim Reaper. They're going to be looking for him. Even if he drops back, close his eyes, and say, let's go, and he might just do that. But at the end of the day, we got a dog named Diggs, man. Where my dog at? Y'all hear that? Yo. The dog's going to be ready. Appreciate you, DC, for life. I just saw Gregory kill Malata in week 16 last year. It's about to be a wraps. Gregory, when he plays, he's so bendable. And the only reason why I'm not sitting here saying that, when he killed Malata, last year, it was this or that. It was mainly because the guy's just now trying to understand and learn football. He's just raw himself over there. But they saw what he was able to do, and that's why they gave him $64 million, right? So it's going to be crazy. What about Curtis Cobra 69? I think that we've been looking for a box safety for a long time. Don't y'all know? And Malata is out, Kingdom Fit. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. So whoever they bring in and put in on their side, may the Lord be with them. But we've been looking for a box safety for a long time. And just from the mentality, I want you guys, if possible, can you put the measurables down of Ron Kearse versus Xavier Woods? Can you put those measurables down in the chat? The mentality, the mindset to come down and feel. It's a whole different world when you have the mindset of an Xavier Woods. And I'm not trying to sully or denigrate him or what have you, but when you pull up the measurables and the mindset, two different worlds. So that's why you're seeing that this defense is a little bit more physical. When he's on the foresight, he's not playing around with his food. Yeah, 6'4", 220 pounds. 6'3", 220. Yeah, comparable to 5'11", 188. I saw Xavier Woods in real life. He about 203, 5'10", 5'11. He wasn't no big guy. Xavier Woods. And he was our strong. That was our enforcer. That's why when we turned on that tape, we were like, whoa, why are we seeing? Why are we seeing the back of his jersey, right? What kind of defense that is? He was running away. Especially, he wasn't about that business. He wasn't about that tackle action against the Browns last year. And I'm not trying to sprinkle hate all over Brown. I mean, not Brown, well, Brown, but over Xavier Woods, but it's just how it is. Gerald Beasley. He I ain't gonna put him in Cam Chancellor. No, I'm not gonna put him in that category. But Kearse is a big boy, you know. Yeah. So a news reporter the other day, I don't know who the news reporter name, and I think that they work for either 105.3 The Fan or 1310 The Ticket, or they could work for .com. They literally asked Ezekiel Elijah Elliott, don't you think that you're the starter? I'm changing the subject, by the way. Don't you think that you are the starter only because of your money? And this is what he said. And I think that Ezekiel couldn't even keep his composure. You know, Brooks, man, you're a good guy, man. You're always welcome over here in Dallas, man. If you ever need anything, let me know, man. We'll take you out and get you some good old tomahawk steak or whatever you need over here from the nation's house. So, man, oh, my goodness, man, I'm speaking nothing but the truth over there. I know I get it, Cowboy Nation. The low-hanging fruit would be go with the spices, go with the thing that's hot. Remember, I just wish I started my YouTube page in 2015 because there was a lot of Cowboy fans. Hey, man. Oh, man. That Joseph Randle, woo, he's more explosive than DeMarco Murray. Oh, he could do this so much better than DeMarco Murray. Give Joseph Randle an opportunity. Man, watch what he do behind that offensive line. Woo! Oh, it's going to be crazy. Watch. I was sitting there like, don't do that to Tony Romo, man. People fail to realize, yeah, I hated the fact that DeMarco Murray liked to play basketball with the football. But one thing that he can do was block. He was blocking the hell out of some people. He saved Tony Romo's life several times. But the moment you got him up out of that pay, and you put Joseph Randle gonna make a business decision. And I'm not sitting there saying that Joseph Randle and Tony Pollard is the same running back. No, don't get it twisted. But there goes to show you that sometimes that running back can save your life. Come on, Cowboy Nation. Oh, my goodness. The call-in number is the same number from the weeks before, 657-390-7391. That's the call-in number. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Let's go. Y'all call in. Let me know how you guys feel about the balance of power. You know, Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott. I think balance would be the best way. Let me see. Best 1-2 punch was the Giants 2009 through 2012. Yeah. You know, Brandon Jacobs, nobody wanted to tackle him. A real story. True story, by the way. Brent, DC for life. Appreciate you. Yeah, thank you so much for your love and adulation. Let the AI speak.
Thanks for the show, Law.
Yeah, appreciate you for that. Here we go right here. 657-390-7391. And we got McDog over here. Willie D. What's good, man?
Come on.
You live in this thing, man. Talk to me.
Okay. I think Ezekiel Elliott should be the starter because he does block for Dak. And then he got a lot of lean to his game, but he probably lost his step. But look, Ezekiel Elliott, he should be the starter. Pollard is good. But I also want to say, what's up to Miss Parsons?
Yeah.
I want to tell her if she listen to me. I said the other day, I ain't gonna say what I said the other day.
Right.
But I do have a man person on her throne. I think.
Go ahead.
I have a man person on her son. I'm 40 years old. I know he about 22 years old, and but I'm a fan of the Cowboys, and I know they grew up as Cowboy fans. I'm a diehard Cowboy fan. I've been a Cowboy fan since 1990 when I first started watching football.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say that he's a beast, he's a lion, and he's a football player. And I know he's been like that his whole life. I read up on him. They say he started in football in high school. Freshman, had 19 sacks playing D. Oh yeah, and another nugget. Do you know that Kearse is Javon Kearse's nephew?
Yep.
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 Okay, I ain't know that. So yeah, man. I also want to say what's up to Mr. Gregory and Miss Wright.
Yeah, they listen to the show.
Y'all raise some nice songs.
Yes, indeed, man. And we're working on something special. I can't outspeak my wisdom teeth on the Parsons situation, but stay tuned, and we're working on something, man, to have him at some of these things that I do around here in Dallas land. But shout out to Cowboys Experience. We got an event this weekend. We will have one of our star wide receivers at this event. It's going to be at Toyota Music Factory. Just type that in, and it was in the Dallas area. Type that in, go there between 12 and 4 on Sunday. We will have one of the starter wide receiver at that event, and we will have I believe one of our first round. I don't know. I leaked out something, but just trust and believe. Yeah, we'll have one of our draft picks there. But hey, that's neither here nor there. Appreciate you, Willie D. You got me talking too much, man. Appreciate you, man. I almost slipped it. Did y'all count it? Let me know if y'all count it. Oh my goodness, man. All right, 843, you're live.
Hey.
What's good with you, man?
Hey, how you doing, man? Law, man. Well, I was going to say what's up to the nation and everything. It's Bruce. Been listening to your content for a little minute. That's why I love the show, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Hey, man, but what I got to say is that really people need to back off on Zeke and Pollard. Like, they are trying to make them enemies when they could be partner in crime and do their thing, man. Like, 1-2 punch, however you want to do it, but, like, the season's long that everybody's saying.
Mm-hmm.
And these dudes, they're going to be rocking throughout the whole season, man. And once they figure this out, that can just relax in the backfield, just throw the ball how you need to. Defense going to do what they need to do. But that run game is what's going to make us get in that postseason and get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you ain't lying. I like the running game because it give you a little spell for your defense. The defense doing a wonderful job of taking the ball away, but I like for our defense to be a little bit more fresher, and I think you get that from balance.
Definitely.
No doubt, man.
Definitely. We can just get away from these injuries and COVID.
Oh my goodness.
Our defense be rocking.
Yeah. They need to start a bubble or something, you know.
I know. But that's all I had to say, man. Hey, love the content, love what you do, man.
Appreciate you, man. Salute. I got a Mississippi number in the house, man. What's good? 662, you live.
What's up, Lo? What's up, man?
Into it, man. Talk to me.
Hey, man, I was calling about the balance of power, like you said, with the running back.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be good for the offense, balance it out. So they won't put the ball in the air so much. You know, you ball them in the air so much, it's chance to get picked off a lot. So
Thanks.
I like the balance. But what I'm scared of is if Pollard, like I said, Pollard have a good season this year. The question is, when the Cowboys re-sign him, because there's going to be a lot of teams after him after the season if he's a free agent and he have a good season. And they're going to put him home. If Zeke not producing and Pollard is, they're going to put the Cowboys in the hole like, damn, what would we do with Zeke? You know, so it's a good situation, but also a bad situation, you know, because if Pollard has a good season, he's going to put the Cowboys home like, who do we keep, you know? So, I like the balance, and we need to keep doing that, you know, but that's going to be the question at the end of the season if Pollard has a better season than Zeke.
Yeah, and that's a good objective way to look at it. You know, you got Ezekiel Elliott signed all the way through to 2026, I believe. That's a long time. If you thinking that if he's declining, and then you have Pollard who's stepping up and being this force to be reckoned with, you will have to then in return make sure you're doing the right thing. Meaning that if you're going to elevate one and get rid of the other, make sure that you secure yourself with draft picks. Make sure that, you know, set yourself up. Just don't let them go and get nothing in return like the Dez Bryants and of the worlds and some of the other receivers and some of the other things that we had good talent on our team. We let them go and got nothing in return.
Yep. That's just like the situation when New Orleans had Kamara and Mark Ingram.
Right.
You know Mark Ingram was a vet.
Facts.
Kamara was coming in. And Kamara started producing more than Ingram. They let him go.
Let him go.
They let Ingram go, and they kept Kamara. So it's kind of in a similar situation like that. But hey,
hey, I mean, you saw what they did too. They said, Kamara, we like what you bring to the table, but we still not going to make you just the end-all, be-all. They went and got Latavius Murray, too. I believe that's his name, to help be the 1-2 punch there. But they just elevated him to get majority of it. So the Cowboys still will have to look into it just like that. But I appreciate you for calling in, fam.
All right. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you. Good call from the 662-647. You're live. You're live, 647. 647.
Didn't you picked up Kamara from Ivory Coast, right?
Azur Kamara, yeah, from the Ivory Coast. Yeah, that's a linebacker. Defensive edge.
Why hasn't he started yet?
He played last week. In some situational pass rushing to give Michael Parsons a spell. So I believe this week he's going to have a heavy dosage of time out there too.
Why do you think they brought another kicker in?
Lyram?
Yeah, the Canadian CFL.
Well, when Gregory missed that kick in the first game, due to his back and his quad, they said, hey, we just put a little fire up under him. So they signed him back to the practice squad. So that's why they signed that kicker, Lyram. Put a little pressure on him. It worked too.
DeMarcus Lawrence season?
No, DeMarcus Lawrence got that same foot injury that Dez Bryant had in 2015. So he's eligible to come back, but we don't know what type of shape that he will be when he come back. So that's a conundrum.
All right, man. I love your channel, bro.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in. All the way from Toronto, man. 305. 305, you live.
What's going on, Law? How you doing?
Nothing to it. Talk to me.
Yeah, man. My take on this Pollard Zeke situation. I think that you gotta just trust the coaching. You gotta trust Kellen Moore. He's a good offensive coordinator. When you see the game, you can see he's an offensive coordinator that actually has a passion for this. You know what I'm saying? So you got to trust. So far, you've been doing a great job. So whether they pass or they run, we can't be hard on any of the players because they're all good players, if not great players. On their way. But I think you gotta, if we do go with the running game plan, you got to just keep doing what you're doing. Whoever has the high hand, because eventually one of them's going to break out. Doesn't matter which one, because all that matters is winning. And, eventually those corners and those defenders are going to get sick of hitting Zeke and stopping Zeke. So, yeah, you may stop him here and there, first quarter, second quarter, but all it takes is one run. Zeke, he's going to break out. He's going to score, and those corners are going to get tired of hitting him. And I think everyone just needs to relax on Zeke. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna shock a lot of people. And like you mentioned earlier, you made a great point. How it's a long season.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You got to pace himself. So they could be saving Zeke for the end.
Yeah, man. All together, if you pace it out, I mean, everything will work its way out to the good. But the Cowboys, I think that they would do it the right way. They just have to understand when they get into the red zone, hey, let's not try to force it on one of these running backs. Put both of them out there at the same time. Force it on the defense to figure it out. That's what I like. That's what I like.
I agree, man. Always a pleasure.
Likewise, man. Appreciate you. 305. That was his calling in. Oh my goodness! I see we got the man with the plan, and I ain't talking about $100 plan. I'm talking about 100,000. 100 grand. What's good, man?
Chilling, my boy.
Nothing to it, man.
Listen, man. Why can't we be happy with nice things?
Right.
We just can't be happy with nice things, man. We got to complain all the time. The Giants would love to have our problem right now. They killing Saquon.
Right.
I'm in the New York area. They killing Saquon right now.
Right.
They would love to have a backup go in there and spell Saquon right now.
Right. CMC too over there, in the Panthers land. They would love to have a combo.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Did you hear? Was the Saints complaining when they had that 2 running back killer over there?
No.
They wasn't complaining.
No way.
Remember when the Giants had thunder and lightning? Remember that?
Facts.
That's what we got right now. Everybody chill out, man. Wide receivers. Oh, man, one is better than the other. We can let people go.
Yeah.
You Kansas City talking like that?
No. Hey, that pandemic, that protocol, that thing is real, man. You can, like, the day of the game, this player showed up positive. Oh, now you saying that you want to get rid of such and such player. You got to keep these depths, for those purposes there.
Yeah.
This is a brand new NFL, man.
We got depth everywhere. And injuries. You see
Yeah.
what happened last night in Carolina? You see what happened, right?
Right.
McCaffrey. Oh. Who is back up? Who that running back that's going to do what McCaffrey do? I don't even know his name. See what I'm saying? J.C. Horn. Everybody wanted J.C. Horn. Gone. Come on now. Now that's an easy win. And when we beat the Eagles on Monday, Lord, do you realize we could be 3-1 the end of this first half, the end of this first quarter of the NFL season? 3-1. Control of the NFC East.
Goes a long way. Facts.
Come on, man. Because we all know Washington going to lose. So we're going to have a division win. We're going to be on top of the division. Well, if we beat the Eagles, that's a stranglehold. And then we beat Carolina, that's really a stranglehold, man. Everybody just chill out, man. Everybody needs to chill. They need to chill out. I like the competition and the depth we got.
Yeah.
We ain't never had depth like this before. Everybody was complaining.
Facts.
You don't got backups to do the job. Now we got backups to do the job, and you want to push starters off the bridge because we got backups that can finally do the job. It's always something. Like you said, you can't please people. People will make up something to hate on for, man.
That's what
we
they
got
do.
A great team, man. Let it ride, man.
Let it ride.
Cut it out.
Fam. Let it ride.
Cut it out. This week might be Zeke week. Zeke might show up this week. Then what y'all gonna say? Oh, Tony might show up 1 week. Zeke could show up 1 week. Cooper show up 1 week. Man, that's the offense I want to have. You don't know whose day it's going to be.
And on top of that 100, this is the other situation and scenario. When it may not be a situation where it's a numbers thing like a stat, but showing up is protecting number 4. If we can keep 4 upright, that's more important than the 100-yard, 200-yard run.
That's way more
important because number 4 makes everything go.
Everybody, when they get mad at that, he ain't throw for 300, 400. This is what the Eagles guys say. They ain't throw for 300, 400 yards. We don't have to. We have an offense that we could beat you with the run, or we could beat you with the pass. How you want to die?
Yeah, pick your poison. You ain't 100 grand. You putting all type of good stuff out there, man. Hey, it's always a pleasure when you call in, man. People just got to be happy with what they got. And then if you want to expound on it, do that. But don't just sully and denigrate one to elevate the other. Come on, man. Come on.
No, because when we win the Super Bowl, you're going to be happy for everybody when we win the Super Bowl this year.
Mm-hmm.
You notice I ain't say if. I said when we win the Super Bowl this year. As Law would say, you put positive vibes out there and you decree a thing, it shall come true.
Yeah. And speaking of that, man, hey, I'm gonna tighten you up, man, for that for that stuff that you about to do for me, man. I can't wait to.
Definitely.
I can't wait to do that, man.
I was waiting for you to hit me back to see if if you approved of it or not.
Oh yeah, I like those, man. I like those right there. Those Johns, as Skywalker would say, those Johns go hard. You know what I'm saying? But tell people, man, where they can find and follow your great content. And great stuff. Not good stuff. You don't have good stuff. You have great, man. Tell them where they can find it.
Y'all can follow me at Graphic Zone HD on Instagram or Twitter. Mm-hmm. And, man, you could get hit with this great stuff, too, man.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Get hit with this great stuff, too. And if you don't know that, just hit up Law, hear direction.
Yeah.
Are you not entertained?
That's what I'm talking about.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah, that 100 right there, man. Hey, spitting, man, nothing but the truth. And, that's just what it is, the truth. Hey, I got Jackson, Mississippi now, 769. What's on your mind?
Yeah, I just want to say appreciate you for having me on, first and foremost.
Appreciate you.
But I just want to speak on the subject for today, man. They're talking about balance of power.
Mm-hmm.
In the words of Aaron Rodgers, relax.
Yeah.
We ain't got no problem. Both running backs are running the ball successfully.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really understand what's all the hoopla about.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, man. When we talk about the balances of power, and it goes throughout the entire locker room. It goes throughout the entire team presence, because you can do more. Hey, when you drink too much alcohol, they say, man, hey, man, your blood alcohol level is gone, right? You get blurred vision. You're not able to walk clearly, right? Or your words become slur. But you got to get your pH balance back. You got to drink enough fluids and water to balance this thing out. I believe that the Cowboy fans are super drunk on the flashes and the excitement of a player doing this and doing that. But you got to bring this thing back to balance. You got to bring this thing back to a reality that, we are 25-0 when they run the ball more than they pass the ball, as relates to challenging the opposition on the defensive side. It's nothing to do with the offense, because you don't want to continue to pass, because it's going to hurt your defense. On the backside of it, when we do have the ability to pass the ball more than we run, we got to get turnovers and takeaways. Don't you know it's been, I believe, 17 or 18 straight games that we lost when we didn't. Something like this, a crazy number. I could be off on the number. When we don't score 30 or more points. But the balance, it brings everything back to that equilibrium. So I believe that the Cowboys found that spot, and they will get this thing going on Monday night. Balance this thing out. Give some touches to Ezekiel Elliott. Give some touches to Tony Pollard. Hey, have Dak Prescott to press it when it's necessary. And if you have a healthy defense that's not out there with their tongues hanging out of their mouths, they can get turnovers and takeaways. This is how this thing goes.
Yeah, and I like the way that Kellen Moore is really doing this. He's not listening to the pundits about what he should do with the offense.
Right.
He's basically just taking what the defense is giving him, and
Facts.
it's working.
It's working.
So I look forward to see how each running back is going to react to the Philadelphia Eagles front. I believe we're going to have the advantage going into the game, because I think they're going to be better prepared. So we'll see how it goes. I think that's a problem or conversation people should have more so after the season. But right now, why don't we just enjoy it?
No doubt, man. Appreciate you for calling from Jackson. You from Jackson, Mississippi, right? Or you just a Jackson number?
Oh, yeah, I'm from Jacktown, yeah.
Jacktown, man. Hey, Prime doing a good job out there, huh?
Oh, yeah. We love them down here, man.
Yeah, I went to Jackson State, and I said, I haven't been there in like 3 years now, just roaming around Jackson. But from what I know, man, my dog, Prime, been doing a great job out there. And, I think that should uplift the city and the state over there.
Yeah. I mean, his mentality, what he's instilling into the team, and how he's helping the athletes, not only just with the football program.
Right.
I mean, I see it transferring throughout the whole the whole university, the community. So I hope he continue to be with us for a little while longer. I know a lot of different coaches and organizations want to poach him away from us, but we're gonna enjoy him while we have him.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, man. And tell them boys, man, I know how Jacktown do, man. I know they'll break it into his car and everything, stealing boom boxes. Tell them boys to stay off of him, man. Jacktown is crazy.
Get out Prime, man. Hey, don't run him out, for he get in good now. Hey.
Yeah.
We're going to protect Prime around here.
Protect Prime, man. Appreciate you, man.
All right, man. You have a good one.
You too, man. Oh, man, good call from him, man, from Jackson, man. Jackson was serious out there. We call it Jacktown for a reason, not just to casually call it Jacktown. They would steal anything, man. I just said, man, they broke into my car so many times, I just rolled the window down and said, hey, man, come on, get it, man. Hey, man, the radio play set is under the seat, man. Just go ahead. Don't bust the window out, man. The window is $280, man, on the insurance. The door is unlocked, man. Y'all remember those radios where you take the face off? they would still break into that and take that part and find the adapter to put the other face on it. That's how crazy it was in Jackson. But shout out to Jackson, man, Mississippi. That's the last caller of the hour. I really appreciate everybody that called in. Thank you guys for being part of this show. Shout out to all of the mods. Appreciate everybody that's that was on the Twitter, the Twitch, the Facebook page, as well as, let me just go ahead and tweet that out. Yeah, let me tweet that one out. Yeah, appreciate them. Just marvelous, man, when you guys do some amazing things. Shout out to your Bird Gang. I see you, fam. I see you made a donation over here. Let's see what you got. Come on, AI. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. All is well in this situation. Yeah.
Love your content, GOAT. Great interview the other day. Much respect, raised fist, but Cowboys getting that L, smiley face, 100.
Oh, really, Bird Gang? Now, I appreciate the donation to help elevate the nation. But I want everybody right now. I want to see LF in the chat. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We want to see big old LF in the chat. I got to at least see LF to cover the entire screen because I want to see a lot of LFs. Like, come on, Cowboy Nation. I know you guys are here. I need to see LFs. For those who don't know, you should know once y'all see all of the LFs. I want to see it completely fill the line. Yeah. Bird Gang, 31. Yeah. Because we finna put 31 points on you, and y'all going to be left with 24, But I just want you to lean forward just a little bit. Yeah, right there. Don't move now. Don't move. Right there. Yeah. Go to your room. Slap the Godzilla out of you. Don't be saying we're going to hold that L because you finna get beat down, man. You going to be calling in and saying, Mama. Oh, Mama, Poogie, Ray. Oh, this guy Law Nation team. Oh, they beat me down. And then he's singing a song that's going to go triple platinum. Y'all sing it along with me. Cry, Eagles, cry to the land of no victory. Cry, Eagles, cry. I can't wait to sing that song. That song going triple platinum. We're going to be live. Yes, indeed. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. But with your heart, soul, and determination. Y'all already know how this thing goes. A prize fighter, even when he's down, he's continuing to swing. And I guess Bird Gang 3-1, he's continuing to swing. But man, Nate Robinson thought the same. But Nate Robinson got knocked the what out, right? I can't wait, baby. Come on. Y'all already know what time it is. You already know, huh? But let me cut this one off right quick. Cry, Eagles, cry to the land of no victory. Yeah. Y'all singing along with me. Clip the wings. Yeah. But write this down. Hey, and don't be eating, Philadelphia Eagles, don't be eating horse droppings. Don't be eating those horse droppings. But if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it. If all of your desires of it makes you quite mad enough that you don't get tired of it, and it makes you hold all other things tawdry and cheap for it, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you'll gladly go out there and sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it and lose all terror of God or man for it, if you will just simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, with faith, hope, and confidence, and firm pertinacity. If dogged and grim and proceed and beset it with the help of Almighty, you will get it. Cowboy Nation and beyond, let's continue to grind and shine. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go. Hey, ho, turn me up. Come on, baby. It's wartime, baby. It's wartime. Open up your mind. Open up your hearts. Open up your soul and sinew. I smell it. Oh, we hungry. Yeah. Oh, we so hungry. Oh, are we so hungry. Law, what are you hungry for? What you eating this weekend? Oh, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna save my appetite to Monday. Oh, we finna eat some eagles. Oh my goodness. We gonna deep fry them. Okay, we can do that. I got my dogs ready for it. Yeah, yeah. We don't want to put them in the air fryer. No. It's time to deep fry those boys. Yeah. Jalen. Oh, what's your last name? Oh, it's Hurts. Somebody got a hat that says Hurt Season. It's about to be the Hurt Season. Yeah. And matter of fact, shout out to my dog Kwame Brown. Can we go get the mamas to sprinkle some of mama's cooking all over those eagles? I can't wait to eat those eagles. I can't wait to pluck those feathers. Oh, I can't wait. Y'all let me know what type of hot sauce, barbecue sauce. Oh, yeah. Come on. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Y'all already know what time it is. It's time. It's time to roll those credits. Let's go, Nation. Yeah. Sprinkle some of mama's cooking all over it. Yeah. Are you gonna pluck the feathers? Yeah. Sean Barry said he gonna pluck them. Shout out to all of the people that helped this channel. Support to the mods. Shout out to the super chats. Danky. Appreciate you, Jay Versick, for multiple donations this episode. As well as Eddie. Shout out to you, Robert. Thank you for your love and adulations. Philly Fan Day, as well as Brent DC for life. And Bird Gay 3-1. Appreciate you for the donations there. But to all of the haters, y'all line up. Line up, take your lashes. Go to your room. I know you're sitting over here watching the Cowboys content. Slap them. Boy, slap Godzilla out of him. Yeah. Oh yeah. He crying. Put your hand down now. Oh yeah.
He needs some milk.
If you're watching all the way to this point and you have not hit that like button or share button or supported this channel,
shame.
Appreciate you, Sean, for the stars.
Shame.
Appreciate everybody who donated the stars over here. If you have not shared this content,
shame.
Come on.
Shame.
That's a shame. Turn me up. Yo. Let's go. What we tell them?
Nowadays, nothing really entice me. Only one of me and nobody's like me. Phone ringing and I tell him it's I got wifey on, blinking, she freeze. Photo, please, no photos. G's, no, please, no photos. Hit the door and the doorman just whole team here, might need some. Still young, but I move like a new deal to my lawyer. If you're down in my management, I'm just warming up, wait till I old producers saw the numbers one. Different colors in my baggy light. Chalk it up, talk of the town where you're talking up. Wanna get you a ring, you're tough enough. Wanna get you new things with your pockets dull. Run it up. I used to be quiet and out of luck. Now I move up and move humble cause the hate and the jealousy. My mama telling me count up your blessings and run it up. Nowadays, nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody's like me. Phone ringing and I tell him it's I got wifey on, blinking, she freeze. Photo, please, no photos. G's, no, please, no photos. I keep giving game away. I put game on layaway. I got paid to play today. I get paid to stay away. I get paid on rainy days. I might make it rain today. I got paid off pain today. Thought it'd take the pain away. In my own lane, finger roll. I would never sell my only soul. Heard your whole team was I ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, had me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend.
Bob, appreciate you. It's wartime. Let's go.
Again.
Yeah.
Add it up, bankroll, euro,
Lord Nova. I see you.
on me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what? Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso. Add it up.
Appreciate everybody with the stars. Listen to you, the grind and shine. Hey, it's a party when I leave, baby. Yeah. Come on. No matter what.
I'ma do me. Why you hating on me? It's not adding up.
Philadelphia underdog. Appreciate you for dropping in and watching this episode. We're gonna slow it down. Yeah. Come on. Sit back, relax on your libation if you can. Understand, for a channel in the nation so good, even the haters watch, right? But it's all good. Appreciate those who support this channel, regardless of who you are, where you are. Let's chill. Come on.
Take a drag of my cigarette.
Yeah.
Breathe me out, breathe you in.
Breathe you in. Let's go. We out, baby.
Yeah. Take a bite
Monday night
of my burger,
football.
Save the last bite for
Rock with me. Come on.
for you.
And we tell them,
Don't let the street lights hit you all alone.
don't let the street lights hit you. No.
You know it's dangerous to go alone. Don't let the street lights hit you. Can I be your
TA Cowboy. Appreciate you.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, play it too. Seven years of perfect love, 7 more and another one, and another one. Fighting you was the one I lost. 7 wonders all in one, all in one.
And we tell them,
Don't let the street lights hit you all alone.
yeah.
You know it's dangerous to go alone. Don't let the street lights hit you. Can I be your play it
Take it tunes, baby.
He needs some milk.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, play it
Put your score prediction down in the chat. We love to know that too.
If a paper crane can fly,
I want to make some glory hole.
doesn't feel that
If it's your birthday this month, happy birthday to you.
so far. If a paper crane can fly, then forever doesn't
My
feel
daughter's
that
birthday is
far.
today. She turned 5.
So far,
Happy birthday,
so
Lord.
far. If a paper crane can fly, fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on.
And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best.
You have to be a Chiefs fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that. Because you don't know who you're going to be, who you're going to be.
I want me some glory hole.
Eagles going to win on Monday night.
You must be out your goddamn mind.
Finish him. Where should I go? Where should I go?
That was easy.
Shout out to you, Frogs. Shout out to your pack. I see you. Jess Blast, 35-17. Who you got on the dub, though? Who you got on the dub? Marv P. Shout out to you, Coach. We out. Until next time.